these videos rarely work. Whenever I try a video like this, I always get a low turnout and a low rate of response, which doesn't help the intended purpose of what the video was made for. But let's try it anyway. Okay, I'm gonna name 3 fights at heavyweight, and I want to see what one you really want to see, and I'm gonna try and go down the divisions. Not on this video, but I'm just gonna do heavyweights on this one, and we'll go cruiser next, light heavy, and we'll go from there. So Vladimir Klitschko and Tyson Fury. Now, it still should happen this year, but we're not sure. So I'm still gonna put it in the race. I'm gonna put it in the race. Now, I'm not gonna be totally neutral because it's just not my way. I am gonna not try to sway you guys, but I'm gonna give my opinion of what I think of the matchup. I think earlier this year, this fight had a lot of potential and mileage, especially when all the talk was bubbling about the heavyweight division. I think it had a lot of mileage then. I think Tyson's inability to get back in the ring for whatever reasons, his or not his fault, it doesn't matter. I think that's took the sting and took the heat out of the anticipation for that match. I don't think people are that enthusiastic to see Vladimir Klitschko fight anymore. I really don't. I like Vlad as well. I just don't think there's this groundswell of people who want to see Vladimir Klitschko fight, especially after he's been beat. So many people wanted to see him beaten and get a new guy in there. But nevertheless, this is for the heavyweight championship of the world. Yeah, there's other belt holders, but this fight is for the heavyweight championship of the world. So do you want to see this fight, or do you want to see Anthony Joshua versus Joseph Parker? 2 undefeated guys who've done everything right. Joshua managed to get one of Fury's spare titles that kind of fell off his belt. You know what I mean? He's got the IBF belt, and he's knocking everything out. Looking spectacular. Hasn't put a foot wrong. He has great support in the UK. He's got a Showtime deal. He looks the part physically. He looks like Hercules, a black Hercules. And Joseph Parker, he's doing his thing. He looked okay against Takam, but he got through it. He's young, inexperienced, and he got through the 12 rounds and won his eliminator to face Joshua. Now, a lot of people have critiqued his opposition so far, Joseph Parker, but he's ready to step up now. He's ready to step up. He too has a lot of KOs. The only fight I remember going the distance is the Takam fight, and maybe a couple more did, but I didn't see them. Every other time I've seen him, he's sparking people out. So 2 undefeated guys, one the IBF champion, the other has earned his mandatory shot for the title. Do you want to see that fight more than Vladimir and Tyson? Or, now I'm told you already, I'm not being neutral. I think this is the best match. I think Deontay Wilder versus Alexander Povetkin is the most exciting matchup out of all of them. That's what I believe. There's Wilder. 36 victories, I believe. 35 KOs. Alexander Povetkin, he has a lot of KOs. After the aborted title attempt against Klitschko, if that's the right usage of words to explain that, after the botched title attempt against Klitschko, where Klitschko wisely used his body weight, leverage and size to diffuse Povetkin's attack, he has scored KO after KO. Manwoo Cha, Carlos Takam, who we saw Joseph Parker struggle with, Marius Wack. These are guys who haven't been KO'd before. Well, I think Cha was KO'd by Klitschko. Mike Perez scored a lot of KOs. Him and Wilder was supposed to happen earlier this year. We all know what followed. We've all spoke about it. It's been dominating a lot of boxing talk. Povetkin got caught with meldonium. The WBC have cleared him to fight Stavern. Wilder is recovering from his hand injury, which is troubling me a little. 2 serious hand injuries in the 2-year reign that he's had the belt. But I believe if his hand holds up, he's more than capable of giving Alexander Povetkin some good work. And you know, Povetkin should provide Wilder a stiff test. I believe this is the hottest heavyweight match. Now, I may have missed one. I think these three matches are the best. If you guys have one outside the box, let me know. I want to see which matchup comes up the most, even if it's not one I picked. I want to see which one comes up the most. Spread the video around so we can get a wide spectrum of opinion of what fight everyone thinks is the best. And, you know, cruiserweight next. Mailbag on this one. I'll only do the mailbag if I get a good response. So spread it around and, you know, make sure you put down your fight. If you're going to go outside the box of my free suggestions, I have no problem with that. But try and at least pick guys who are in the top 15 in some sanctioning body. So you're not just totally to the left of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my cousin Daryl against the hot dog vendor outside my college. And, you know, matches like that. You know? And you can do it from whatever angle you want. Because, look, I guess Tyson versus Vladimir draws the biggest crowds and draws the biggest audience viewership from TV. I guess so. But then again, maybe you ain't looking at the financial logistics. You just want to see the best fight in the ring. Or maybe you think it's important that the fight usually has big viewing figures and big promotion and big money. So that's all up to you. That's all up to you. I think both sides should have their opinion in boxing. I don't think people should be shut down because they want to discuss financial issues or logistics of certain matches being made. That's up to you. That's up to you. If you're on a boxing thing purely, that's all cool too. That's cool too. But with that, let me know who you got.